To those of you who've been here before, welcome back. And to those who are coming for the first time, a hearty welcome. I'm Dr. Gwen. Today we're going to continue our discussion about purpose and passion and the fears that bound you. Our conversation today is mostly focused on fears and getting you to overcome the fears to step into the work that you came here to do. For context, I would invite you to look at the previous two videos that I did and to get caught up. In those two videos, we talked about passions, we talked about purpose, and we also talked about how you could discover your passions and purpose. In today's video, our conversation does continue about passion and purpose, but more so in the context of why did you come? And how can you step out today, this minute, this moment, this day, this year, to fulfill on the passion, the purpose that you agreed to fulfill on when you first came to this planet? So let's get started. In our world today, there is no mistake that there is a lot of confusion and chaos that is floating around, enough to get everybody scared and to fall out of their game, to lose their minds, to lose their strength, to lose their groundedness and their ability to make wise decisions for their lives. And many times, those fears and those decisions that surround those fears are mounted or guided by what is being fed to us through the media and through other channels. Now, for context, as I said before, you may want to go back and look at the last two videos in which I talked about passions, purpose, and really, why are you here? There are a lot of things that you will discover by doing that. Today's conversation is focused on you. If you did go and do those exercises to discover your passions and you're now aware of your purpose, then this is the next step for you. If you haven't done those exercises, I invite you to look back and click the link and download whatever resources are there to help you to come to a clear decision on why you're here. But make no mistake about it, every single one of us have a purpose to fulfill. And if we were to fulfill that purpose, this world would not look the way it is right now. Pause for a moment and ponder that. And within that pause, ask yourself, why am I here? What did I come here to do? Have you identified that? If you have, why haven't you launched it as yet? Now, I know the answer to this question. It is that four-letter word, F-E-A-R, fear. Fear, which is fake, fear which is mostly bogus, which never comes to fruition the moment we step out to fulfill what we are here to do and what the fear told us would happen. And within that context, what I want you to do is to start digging inside, to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that if you step out, you might fail? Are you afraid that if you step out, you might win? Are you afraid to step out because you don't know how to get started? Why are you afraid? And in all of that conversation, You now have the responsibility to sit and deal with it. Get a pen and paper or a journal. Get in a quiet space and go deep inside and ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Now, in one of the previous videos, I gave you access to a free download, the Surrender for Freedom process, which is a process that I use with my clients and that you can use to help you to conquer and overcome the fears that may be stopping you from fulfilling on what you want to fulfill on. Now, if you have not done that, I invite you to go and check for that download as well as you look for the other resources. And if you have done that and you have found yourself in a situation where there's still some angst and some anxiety, then in this video, I want to make a free offer to you, an offer that will help you to develop the gusto and the confidence to barge through the fears and to step out to begin to do what you are here to do. Not only will you be ameliorating the situation in the world, because someone is waiting for you as well, for the gift and the passions and the purpose that you bring. There is someone that is waiting for you. And if you or I were to step out and to fulfill on our purpose, the suffering in this world would be so much less. In fact, it may have already been eradicated. Think about that. Now, this is not a guilt trip. This is not to have you feeling sorry for yourself, to have you sitting and feeling terrible about what a horrible human being you are. No, none of that, because none of that is true. But this is to spur you, to awaken you, to awaken the consciousness, to awaken that subconscious, to awaken every energy inside of you so you can be alert and aware of how you can fit into this whole puzzle piece called the world. Where is your spot? I remember very clearly the moment when I stepped into my healing gifts and to start interacting with my spirits and to being vocal about that interaction and started healing other situations in people's lives. I remember that feeling so clearly. It was a feeling of ecstasy, a feeling of, I am this one single puzzle piece, and I have finally snapped in place. Where is your place? Don't just watch this video and turn it off and go on about doing your things. I'm here to stir you up, to stir you so you can awaken, to stir you so you can get up today, now, and set some actions in motion to ameliorate the world, to ameliorate someone's life, and to more than anything else, invigorate and cause your life to be happy. Because that is what living your purpose and your passion does for you. It's not just for everyone else. So, you may have a job, as I said before, and you may hate that job. You may have a gift that you are able to bring to the world. That gift may be able to bring you financial benefits in the long run. But now, if you are gradually executing this gift, if you are slowly doing what this gift has gifted you to do and making a difference for even one single person, then now that job that you hate doesn't seem so heinous. It does not seem so overwhelming because now you have this other outlet that is feeding your soul and feeding your spirit. So, what do I have for you? I'm going to leave the Surrender for Freedom link again down there for you to do. And what I know is that sometimes single individuals can find it very challenging. So now in this video, just for this moment, I am going to be opening up a healing group, no cost to you, for the next 4 weeks. And what we are going to do is to work on your fears. What is it that you think is stopping you? We're going to eradicate this once and for all and lay out a plan for you to step into your power, to step into grace, to step into your purpose, so you can start making things better for someone else and for you. Now, how does that sound? If you're liking this video and what I'm saying so far, I invite you to click the subscribe button and to give it a thumbs up. And to share as well if you know someone who's struggling with this. If you know someone who has a lot of fears that's surrounding stepping into their purpose and their passion, share this video as well. If you have this fear of stepping out and being something greater, this offers for you. There's a link below. Sign up. I will notify you once I have at least 20 people signed up for this healing process. And we will organize a time, a specific time during the week when we can get together for an hour or an hour and a half to do this healing and clearing to free you. Because my purpose is to cause you and anyone else to feel the freedom of stepping out into their purpose, to living their purpose. And so by signing up, you're helping me fulfill mine. Not that I need help to do it, because I am actually doing it right now, but I want to empower you so you can step out. So everything that's in this world that's causing us fear and anxiety and all the political sceneries and everything that is going on in our homes and in our relationships and with our friends and with our budgets and our finances, everything can start feeling better for you. And that's my promise. So look for the link below for the healing session and enter your name and email, and then I'll notify you once I get a good group together about when we will start. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. Once again, this is Dr. Gwen, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.